Okay, moving on with the Zoo TV version of Ultraviolet. We have gone through the basic main riff of the verse where you play those two strings. Here we covered this. Covered that. And then there's this little lick that we also did in the 360 version, but Edge adds a little bit more to the riff. So let's go through that. What we're going to do is go through this. And this is going to be similar to, I forget which part it is, but somewhere in part between 2 and 6 or 7, we went up through this riff. Now you can go back on the older tutorial, earlier tutorial, and learn how to play that. What I'm going to do now is take that, we've already gone through it in a previous tutorial, and I'm going to show you what Edge did on Zoo TV. It may not be 100% perfect because the recording on YouTube that I mentioned in my last tutorial is a little hard to hear. I slowed it down, I tried to filter it out, and I got to the notes as best as I could. And I know I got most of them, but I could be a little bit off here. But if you go to YouTube, search YouTube Zoo TV Ultraviolet, and there is a video of U2 playing this live, and Edge is playing his Explorer. And if you watch it very carefully, you can listen. I should be getting most of the notes here. You'll especially hear a couple of the high E here on the 12th fret. There could be a couple small filler notes I'm missing, but this is 90–95% of what Edge is playing. I spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. So let's go through it. Here's what we're going to go through. Okay, let's turn the delays off, as we usually do. So, again, we've already gone through. I'll just show it up close, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this. I've already done a lot of tutorials on this part. Okay, that's the same as before in the 360 version. Right? Okay. Got to get that hammer in there. Okay, we got that part. So, and then you got to get the timing on this next part. It's something like this. You want to hit this note pretty quick, and you'll hear it in that video that's on YouTube. Okay, you'll hit this. And you're hitting the second middle finger here on the 10th fret on the B. And of course this here is on the 12th on the E, this here is on the G, and you're going to keep those there on the 9th, okay? And you're going to hit the B on the 10th. Then place, let's go down, let's go zoom even close here. Then place this down here on the 11th on the G and hit the G string. Okay, and then what you're going to do is hit this E string on the 12th, and then you're going to pull this in, and you're going to hit it on the 11th. And you'll see Edge in the video on YouTube. You absolutely see him pull his hand like this to hit this string. And that, I'm pretty certain about these notes on this part. So when he goes from here to here, you can see his hand go like that. All right, so we get. And then quickly hit here. Okay. And then you hold, and then you hit this note here, E on the 12th, and then slide in here. And hit the 11. So it's. That's it. Now, the timing is important. And some people fill a couple other notes in there, but if you listen to the video, those 3 notes are absolutely coming out of what Edge is playing. So you get this so far. Okay. And listen to my cover and listen to the song on the version on YouTube, and you can get the timing of the notes. But again, it's like this. And there's a little bit of a wait before you go to this note here on the 11th, okay? It's not like this. Don't go to it that quickly. You can, it's not wrong, but you'll notice Edge holds a little bit, okay? He spreads those 3 notes out a little bit. But you hit this one quickly, okay? Okay, notice that. Boom, right there. Hold. There you go. That's the first part of that riff. And then you're going to go, let's play it. And then you're going to repeat. All right, so what did I do there? Okay, so we just did. And then you're going to do this again. Okay, that's the same. Again, this is the same. And then you're going to hit this note again. You're going to start with this note again with the 3rd finger, ring finger, on the 11th fret on the G string. Okay, and then you're going to lift it. So you're going to go, and then you're going to lift it and play the G on the 9th fret. Okay, so we have, okay. That's what we have so far. Okay. Now what's next? Let me play it, make sure I got it right. Okay, so we have this. Put the 3rd down, ring finger down, lift it, and play the G again, and then put this index finger down here on the 10th, and you're going to play that one out. Okay, so you're going to have, and then you're going to play the G again. So we have G on the 11th, G on the 9th, B on the 10th, and then G on the 9th again. Okay, so far we're here. If I show you the picking. Okay. And then you're going to hit the E string, and you're going to lift this, and you're going to play the B, G. Okay, so it was B, G with this up. Remember to lift this finger when you're coming back up on the end of the riff. So we have lift. Whoop. Lift. And there it is. And then we put everything together. Let me back up here a little bit. Okay, play it close. Right there. Okay. Then again. probably can hold this one down until you get to having to lift it. Lift. Okay. So let's do that again. Lift. And that is that little famous lick that a few people like quite a bit, or it's very, very close. That second part, I might be missing something. I might have thrown in an extra note or missed a note, but I do know for sure he played this. Whether he played those last two notes or not, or quite that way, I'm not sure, but it's pretty darn close. Turn on the delays. And notice there I played it quick. You can do that, but hold it a little bit. And then right after that part, the first time he does it, he then goes, we're going to get closer to the solo now. And what Edge does is goes right back to this main riff. You put the pinky on the 12th and you put the first finger on the B, first finger on the G, you mute the D, you mute the E, just these first, just the G and the B strings again. Remember this? Okay, and you do this. Just like that, and then you hit the big E chord. Real simple. So we've covered this already. Let me turn off the delay, but you're just going to do this. And this is where I turned on the tube drive. So let me show you what the difference is. It's between this. But I turned on the tube drive in the cover. I don't know if Edge did it or not. It was hard to hear the audio. Switch over to tube. It goes like this. A little fuzzy, nice overdrive sound there. Just subtle. So I added that in there. I turned it off now. Let's go up to the E. And there you go. So now we're going to hit those chords up here, up top. And after we do that, we're going to play a couple notes in there, and then we're going to go to the A, and then we're going to go into the solo, which I'm going to show you two ways to do it, and you can play the way that you are most comfortable with. So this is a good stopping part before the solo. Thanks for watching. We will continue with the Ultraviolet Zoo TV version tutorial in some future videos. Thanks for watching.